Perhaps for the first time in their history, the Japanese people came to understand what was meant by the state. Heian-kyo's planners started not with the master grid plan, but rather with the single unit. Our tears are not the dew, but have become a sea in the center of our circle. Real things in the dark seem no more real than dreams.
Mono no aware. Everything that we see, and that we are, is transient. Flowers bloom, shrivel, and fall. Youth ages and even the noblest of us die. But such transient things are full of emotion on account of their temporary nature. The knowledge that a moment is transient contains within it a wistfulness that makes it all the more beautiful while it lives. This acknowledgement of the beauty of impermanence, what in Buddhism is termed anicca, was a core feature of Heian literature and remains a key principle in understanding Japanese aesthetics. Ritsuryo. More properly the Ritsuryo sei, this code based on Chinese law structured early Japanese society. Elites in the Asuka and Nara periods, just preceding Heian, drew upon a wealth of knowledge borrowed from Tang China that they used, with varying success, to forge unity on what was a fractured Japan. Ritsuryo centralized power in the court and established official ministries in charge of various aspects of Japanese society. Additionally, it standardized rules of conduct, crime, and taxation, and imposed a separation of social classes. As with many such imports from China, as Heian cut ties with Tang and progressed down its own, uniquely Japanese, path, the Ritsuryo system declined in importance during the Heian period. Urban grid. Heian-kyo, modern-day Kyoto, was to be a model for a new Japan. Built by the Emperor Kammu in 794 CE, Heian-kyo was modeled after the Tang capital at Chang'an, and like that city, was built on an urban grid. This grid was not just aesthetically pleasing, it was a model for society. The palace sat at the northern end of the city and the rest was divided into boulevards separating areas for commerce, administration, residence, and urban villas. The city also followed the principles of geomancy. A properly laid out town would ensure prosperity for the state. Yet the grid proved too ambitious, the outskirts of the capital had gone to farmland by the end of the period. Waka. As Heian's ties with Tang China declined, Japanese writers created their own literary styles, including, arguably, the creation of the novel, the invention of kana, phonetic characters, and the development of waka, Japanese poetry. The term is broad, simply referring to Japanese literature and encompassing the better-known haiku, but in Heian times waka most often took the form of the tanka, a slightly longer poem than haiku. While waka poets could be men, ki no tsureuki, for instance, women such as Izumi Shikibue and Murasaka Shikibue, author of the Tale of Genji, wrote a significant portion of Heian literature, especially works composed in kana. While the haiku form of waka came to predominate in later periods, waka continues to be written today.